All right, well, let's go play the game that... Honestly, I don't even know why. Let's go play some Superman 64.
Okay.
Yep. This is the special game that I will be streaming the entirety of.
Oh, I forgot this game is technically just called Superman. Superman 64 is not in the actual title.
No, it's actually just called Superman, yeah.
Yeah, it just became known as 64 because, to differentiate it from other Superman games.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there are so many other games on that console that did have 64 in the title.
Yep, that's also true. Like Mario 64.
And Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, it's also true, yeah. As long as I can get the cartridge working. Give me one moment, guys. I didn't realize my Spotify game was also...
It sounded like you said Spotify.
I didn't realize my Spotify playlist was playing possibly during Resident Evil. Well, that might be awkward. I have to re-listen to it.
Watching it on Discord stream, it wasn't.
No, because I didn't have the audio playing. That's why I didn't hear it. That's why.
Oh.
So it might be different on stream, and I didn't realize it, and it's like, uh-oh.
Oops.
Yeah. Give me a second. Just making sure it works. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Why? I don't know why. I don't know why I agreed to play this. Well, here we go, guys.
I think this game is actually pretty difficult too.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to play it? Do you want to play in Spanish to keep the Spanish stream going from Resident Evil 4?
Can I play even in Spanish? I don't even know.
I just saw on Twitch there was a language list where it said English, French, Spanish.
Nah, that's like a tags. Well, either way, this is going to be a game where Kyle and I are probably going to be chatting about random stuff, like a little bit of a random podcast and a thing where we talk about random things. Because, as you guys should probably know, Superman 64 is infamous for, well, a lot of things.
Being one of the worst games ever made among those things.
Yeah, and by the way, this is not, if you can tell earlier, this is not an emulation. This is straight up a actual cartridge of a game.
Yeah, doesn't this game not emulate properly because of how it's like...
Yep.
I think it's a thing where if you try to play this game on an emulator, the backgrounds don't load properly.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think the cartridge is a little bit, needs to be a little jiggled. Might be a little dusty. Time to blow into...
Nick, weren't we supposed to be playing this game with like the public server or something?
Yeah, originally, yeah, but Kraid is not feeling well today. Yeah, so gonna leave it out for that for now. Next time we will.
Also, Sean has to follow the rules at work, dude. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Rules at work.
Rules at work.
I say that, but I've totally snuck streams at work before.
I
But
mean,
on days where I didn't have anything important to be doing, so...
I mean, there's also Grace who does that all the time.
Oh, Grace totally watches streams at work all the time.
Get called out for it, yeah. Yeah, I think I might have to clean out some of the dust from it because it seems to be very unstable on my N64 right now.
Gosh, yeah, you don't need to be making this game any more unstable.
Ah. Even the slightest movement I wonder if it's just
And there's Grace. I knew she would be listening in.
Yeah, same.
Hello, Grace. You watch streams at work. It's a true thing.
Don't deny it, Grace. My N64 was never this problem. Oh, Rainbow. Love it. Rainbow 64.
What the?
It's just one of the connector adapters.
That's a thing that can happen?
No, it's just I'm using a special connector to make it HDMI compatible.
Oh. That was so strange.
Mm-hmm.
Rainbow Superman 64.
I mean, I could have done Rainbow Superman 64. Also, I did test this out. This game can get past the first opening cutscene. I played it on stream once. So I guess this is the second rerun of the game, trying it. So yeah.
There's no time to
Well,
waste.
here we go, guys. Here's me playing Superman 64. Oh my god. Well, I'm already failing at it because this is...
And this is the game.
Yeah, this is inverted controls, by the way. Also, by the way...
Oh, I don't suppose I could change that.
No.
Well, story and controls.
Lex Luthor trapped Lois and Jimmy and Professor Hamilton in a virtual world. Superman has no choice but to enter this world to rescue his friends. Take off, land with Z. Accelerate with B. Brake with R. Grab with B. Throw, punch with A. Read the last text with L. Resume text with B. Using freezing breath with the up C. Use heat vision with left C. Use X-ray vision with right C. Activate events with B. Press C down C. Button to guard. That's all the controls and also the story, by the way. Great story, bud.
That is very strange to have it in the pause menu.
It is such a strange way to do it. And yeah, basically, if you guys don't know what Superman 64 is, basically 50% to 70% of the game is literally this. Ring missions.
Yep. Every other level.
Every other level. And the ring missions can go on for more than 10 minutes. And if I mess up, I have to restart the entire thing. There are no checkpoints, by the way. I have a certain amount of time to do them. Green means is the next ring to go through. Yellow means our safety nets. Gray is like, I can't go through those, otherwise I fail. And reds are the ones to reach the end. So yeah, this is using sort of tank controls and everything like that. Also, the reason why the emulation, this is not an emulation, as you guys can tell, is because of the... I'm just gonna do this right now because I don't want to... Oh, well, Kyle, I'm already having a glitch.
What's going on?
I'm holding an invisible
Oh, well, you're
car.
lifting nothing. Awesome.
He's just raising his, raise the roof.
Yeah, raise the roof.
Just Superman 64, raise the roof. He's
Yep.
so excited to be in this game.
But yeah, this is basically the game. The green fog shows that this is an actual cartridge of a game because if it was pink, that shows it's emulation. Wow, hey, look at this awesome frame rate. By the way, anyway, during this time, let's just give it to Kyle and talk about making a debut for...
Alright, do I have to... Is now the time?
I think now's the time because I have not that much
Alright,
to say
I
about
don't know
this.
if many people are in chat right now, but it's time to unveil Dad Band 2.
E.
It's funny because Nick keeps telling me, Kyle, get Dad Band 2 ready for Dad Band 2, and I was like, Nick, I've had this playlist in its like final form for like weeks. I was just debating when to debut it.
I don't know, man. I don't know how ready Dad Band 2 is. I don't even know
I
what's
guess
in
we
Dad
can-
Band 2.
I can post links in the Twitch chat, right?
Yep. You're a mod and
'Cause
everything.
I'm a mod.
It sounds like Dunban, but with dad vibe.
Done that.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Dad Band 2. Frog's excited for a speed run.
Yeah, I'm not speedrunning this game. Because why would I speedrun this game?
Holy, dude, I need to look up leaderboards for this game.
Yeah, for sure. You can do that while you talk about Dad Band 2.
I wonder how many people play this. I mean, like,
It's infamous.
Photon John is actually really good at this game, and it's like kind of said in a way, it's like his guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Well, how you doing, Frog? Yeah, I'm playing this game. This game of... I failed. Time to restart that section again.
Lose someone up.
Oh, whoops. I actually pressed start. Was I supposed to press B?
In short time,
I think I was supposed to press B.
Oh shit, well I guess you gotta start the game over again now.
Oh, yeah, this is
so,
gonna happen, by the way, guys. This is gonna continually happen. Well, I'm gonna have to restart, so yeah. Here we go.
Fine.
Then there's no time to waste.
Because this game is poorly programmed, James.
So there are actually only 5 people in the any percent category for this game, and they're actually relatively recent too. I mean, I don't know if they've only been playing this game for however much time, but the most recent one, the 5th place run, was submitted only 5 months ago.
Ooh.
So it could be a fairly new player who's jumping into the game. Like, it was submitted 5 months ago, and it's quite a bit slower than the top runs of this game, so maybe they've got some practicing to do.
I mean...
And there's also another category just called Superman, and I don't know what that means. Oh, but these are very old times, so... The 80% category seems to be not active, but all the submissions are more recent, I guess.
If I know how
The world record holder beat the game in a little over 30 minutes, and it was a year ago, and it's a player from Japan.
Ooh, nice.
Wonder what else this guy plays.
Catan? Oh, shoot.
Oh, well, this Japanese player, they obviously just love... What?
Skidding car.
Yikes. So, this is obviously a Japanese speedrunner who just likes to speedrun bad games for the sake of getting, like, the records on them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have the world record for Superman 64, and also the record for... They have first place for 2 of the CDI Zelda games, and second place in the other one.
Why are they torturing themselves to play the...
Exactly. Well, no, it's because nobody else wants to speedrun them, and so if they do it, they'll get a world record and feel good about it.
That's true. That's what people are
So
doing now.
They have...
Yeah, I feel like that sounds like a game that would have been speedrun to the point where just a random person would pick up a world record right away.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like there would be so few people doing it that if you play it, you're pretty much guaranteed to get like a high rank on it.
Yeah, or a
I mean,
very
it's
obscure...
a game that a lot of people wouldn't want to touch, but it's also like so famous for being like it's so notorious that I would have expected that like it would have been aggressively speedrun.
Probably, yeah.
Just because of
Check that in a second. This person also has a 4th place on ET Atari 2600.
Ha.
So just obviously just a fan of collecting and playing very bad video games.
Honestly,
But
I'll
it seems
play
like this person is active though. Like their world record on Zelda Wand of Gamelon is only 8 months ago, so this year. Wand of Gamelon on original hardware. Oh, because there's maybe some people emulating it.
Yep.
It only has 8 runs total. And
Emulate,
most of them were quite a long time ago, so it's not an actively played game.
I thought there was like trouble trying to emulate something as old as the CDI or something.
Yeah, there's only one person who has a run submitted on emulator, and it was 9 years ago.
Oh, man.
Wait, this game was remastered? On what platform? On PC? What? I don't know that, but it's active, dude. All these runs are from like this year.
What? Wait. How is it remastered? What?
Zelda Wand of Gamelon remastered on PC is like apparently a thing, and
Can you-
it has 9 runs, and they were all submitted this year.
Can you look at it?
Including the third place run, a dude from Italy who did it 2 weeks ago.
What? What?
Oh, it's a fan remake.
Oh, it's a fan remake. Okay.
Oh. But yeah, people are running it.
Did it not get a cease and desist?
It's technically, while it uses Nintendo's properties, Nintendo doesn't acknowledge it at all.
See, CDI Zelda's Adventure has 7 runs on the original CDI. Which are, most of these are from years ago, so it's not really an active game. But it seems like this one Japanese dude and this one American runner are like competitive and neck, because both their runs were submitted 9 months ago.
Yeah.
CDI 370, I don't know what that is.
That's a version of the Philips, I believe.
Okay. It's only 2 players, one from the UK and one from Costa Rica.
That's
from years ago.
Nice.
And then there's Link Faces of Evil, and that one, there are only 2 people who have speedrun it on the original CDI.
I'm using also Proton John's tip just to pick up the car and throw it inside the gate to the police department. Literally says it's just a gate.
So yeah, this is pretty much your point exactly with the Zelda CDI games. Given that Link the Faces of Evil only has 2 runs, it means if you were to get a CDI and do a speedrun no matter what the time is, then you literally have at least 3rd place on the leaderboard, and that makes you feel pretty special.
Wait, what? Why? Why?
Because there's only 2 runs for it, which means
Oh,
if you... oh, you're complaining about the game, never mind.
Oh, no.
You're saying why to me.
No, I was saying why to you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that if there's only 2 active runs right now, that means if you submit your own, no matter what the time is, it means you're automatically 3rd place, and that means you have like a trophy next to your name and everything on your speedrun profile.
Nice.
So, if you just pick up a Zelda CDI game, you can get...
I mean, I do plan on collecting them at some point in my life. So technically speaking, I could just stream it all and slice it, like put them all together.
Yeah, so what this all comes down to is that Superman 64 is not a particularly active speed game.
Nope. I would be more surprised that it was.
See, the second place guy on Superman 64 mostly just plays other obscure games. He plays Jack and Daxter games as well, but his runs aren't super high up in the leaderboards. They're from years ago.
Must have given up on those.
And then the 3rd place on Superman 64 plays quite a lot of games, actually. They play Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door.
Ooh.
And the OG Paper Mario, but their runs are from like 7 years ago, which is like very, very old routes.
I can't throw
Which probably included Flavio, actually.
Flavio percent.
But more recently, this person, oh, speedruns Origami King.
Whoa! What happened to Superman? I am walking on the ground.
Uh-oh.
What? Okay. You're gonna have to clip
You're not gonna
that.
clear rings at this rate, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna have to clip that, Kyle, to see what happened, because I could not even show you what happened. What just happened? I just made Superman just smooth walk on the ground.
Gray says Amber would be proud of this ring flying. Spoke too soon.
Holy Jesus, what? I was so confused. What did I do? But then again, this game is so glitchy that I could accidentally do some of the glitchiest things in this game.
Oh, interestingly enough, this person who has like 3rd place in Superman 64, she speedruns Paper Mario Origami King and has 6th place on that. And then she's like a top tier speedrunner in like all of the PS2 Jack and Daxter games. Like 2nd and 3rd place for some of the categories.
Right.
That's pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat them up.
Those punching sounds. Yeah.
Oh my god, I had struggled. I struggled.
Phased out of existence.
Yeah, it's just like one punch, man. I really struggled controlling Superman in there. Gonna lurk for a bit. Ooh, is Grace gonna stream soon?
Ooh.
Why
Oh.
do everyone have to stream on the weekends?
Grace is like BRB, and then she's gonna start speedrunning Superman 64.
Oh hey, Matt.
Matt's here and he says, Nick, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, hi, Matt. Welcome to Superman 64. By the way, Grace is writing. Yeah, I believe that. If you want to put the blame on to someone who wanted me to stream this, blame Kraid. Kraid is the one who said like he really wanted me to stream this game, and to be like, okay then, okay Kraid, if I'm going through this, you're coming with me, as long as you're. Oh, I missed that. As long as you're feeling fine, of course. Because Kraid was originally supposed to be here, but he did not feel well. So what ended up happening was, he is taking the time off. But Kyle, I'm bringing Kyle along for this ride.
And James as well.
And James as well.
Come to think of it, are there any other N64 games that even like come close to being as bad as this one is? I'm sure there are.
Yeah, probably a couple.
I'm just gonna Google search worst N64 games. Wasn't there a Bubsy game?
Yep.
On N64
No,
that was
not
known for being
N64.
terrible. Or that was PlayStation, wasn't it?
PlayStation, yeah. Isn't this like the worst N64 game ever? Yeah. Also, yeah. Gosh darn it to Kraid.
There's a Watch Mojo video of worst N64 games.
Superman.
I'm not gonna watch it, but going. Oh, right. Okay, there is one that's really bad.
Also, Frog says SM64, which also I was originally gonna call this SM64, but then I realized that also could stand for Super Mario 64.
So the list of worst games on N64 according to Watch Mojo's list, man, a lot of these are just going to be like 2D franchises that failed to pull off 3D. Their number 10 is South Park Rally. I didn't know there was a really terrible South Park game on the console.
I heard the South Park games before Stick of Truth were really meh to meet.
Yeah.
Like that. They were not the best, for sure.
Number 9 is Earthworm Jim 3D, which is a bummer because the original Earthworm Jim games are really funny and weird.
I'm actually gonna get that because now I have a Sega Genesis type console. Also, I got stuck.
Clay Fighter 63 and 1/3.
That's one of the. That's not a rare game, but the director's
like a bad
cut. That
fighting
was
game, I guess.
Yeah, it's a fighting game, but apparently the director's cut it was a Blockbuster exclusive, and it could go on for outrageous numbers.
Their number 7 is Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero.
I remember AVGN doing that. I remember
There's a bad Mortal Kombat.
there's plenty of like mediocre Mortal Kombat that many of the fans don't like. I remember watching AVGN do this. My God, that's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching the the Proton John playthrough. Started watching it when I was in high school.
Yeah, I remember that too, and he still has yet to finish it.
Yeah. I mean, just imagine all the things that have happened, like, just in his life since he started that playthrough. Like, he mostly makes his income on Twitch now.
Yep.
He's also married.
Yep.
To someone who I don't think he'd even met by the time he started his Superman 64 playthrough.
No, I think he was already in a different relation. He was in a different relationship.
Yeah. It was also, that playthrough also started before the Runaway Guys group existed too.
Yep. But yeah, Matt, I hope you Matt and Frog, I hope you guys enjoy this ride, because since I'm streaming it now, I'm gonna be dedicating my time to beating this game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the ride, because this is not gonna be a one-off game. I did this before a long time ago, and this is gonna be an actual game. Also, do a speedrun or rewrite it. I mean, technically speaking, Frog, I could just put this all together as in one video, but then again, that would be considered splicing, right? Would it be considered splicing?
I think for a lot of speedruns to be considered valid by their moderators, like, you have to have the timer going in your video.
Yeah, also that, and also, like, don't they usually have to be done in one sitting?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'll have to know how to shortcut a lot of these games.
So number 6 of these worst N64 games is Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue.
Oh yeah, I remember AVGN doing that.
Yeah. Their number 5 is Daikatana, which, you know, that was also PC game, but that's the really terrible FPS made by John Romero from Doom,
Oh yeah.
like his really disappointing shooter. Some of these other games, there's a Batman game, there's Carmageddon 64. Superman 64 is their #1 on the list, but
Of course.
also another terrible N64 game real quick was Hey You Pikachu, the one with the microphone.
I wouldn't say that's bad.
Well, I remember I ended up with my friend brought it over, but like he left it at my house and he moved away. And then
I had that situation with childhood friends too. I have like a Dragon Ball Z game from one of my friends.
Yeah, but we don't have the mic, so we just let the cartridge just sitting around
Oh.
for all eternity.
Okay, so just to explain, Matt, going through rings is because the basic story is, Lois, who is Superman's friend again?
I don't know very much about Superman, to be honest.
Basically, 3 people, Matt, are trapped in the virtual world by Lex Luthor, and Superman has to save them. And so in order to properly save them, he has to like go through rings, basically.
Also, look at this 90s internet on these transition screens, and like with the cursor just sitting there bothering me.
Yeah, yep. Also, I see Max going live with Deltarune. I can't watch Max live stream because Deltarune, I'm going to be playing on my own. I'm going to be streaming part 2 at some point.
This looks like a job for
I don't know. I mean, that makes complete sense. Yeah, for sure. Speaking of which, remember the time where I played Deltarune and Undertale like my first year of streaming? I exploded it. Okay, cool. Quickest way to get to a woman's heart, right? Yes. Give them a lot of rings.
Ooh, I like how
Okay, so I have to pick this up. I hit myself. Don't I have to pick one of these boxes?
That's right, these boxes can explode, right?
Yeah, these can. Like that.
Like that.
Also, use the... Okay, so use the computer to open it. Got it.
Also, how are you able to be harmed? Like, again, from a gameplay standpoint, if you were literally invincible, it'd be a little bland.
Because this is a virtual world, so technically speaking, Superman's using his mind, so Lex Luthor has the power to just hurt him, I guess. Also, hey Kasumi! What's up? How was your stream, man? I hope you enjoy enjoy me playing Superman 64, one of the worst games of all time. By the way. So, and here, Frog and Matt are just being like, "What am I doing?" It's like, "What you doing?" That thing just went through the floor, by the way, Kyle. Yeah, one of them went through the floor.
You'd be throwing those
Yeah.
or something. Shouldn't you get rid of them before they explode?
Yeah, I would usually I should, but I don't. How bad is bad? All the worst controls you can think of, because this is very clunky tank controls. Poor frame rate. Very glitchy stuff that even the most accidental stuff you can do glitches out, and you can basically cause game-breaking games, or you can skip a bunch of different sequences. Basically, there's not much to this. And also the music is this, by the way, Kasumi. It's literally just this. So yeah, I'm struggling to even control Superman. That's how bad it is right now. Like, even this straight line is just kind of a struggle. It's like not much in terms of like audio as well. Oh, wait. How did I... Oh, right. I took too long. I took too long and everyone died.
Job for Superman.
Kai, you might have to help me look up a guide to how to beat certain levels because I may not remember how to do certain levels.
Oh, I guess GameFAQs might have guides from people who bother to learn this game.
I mean, considering the fact that all my knowledge is from Proton John, and he's not
Right.
even done with that game.
This game is so glitchy that I feel like it would be hard to even like know what to do from a guide because the game can be so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Like in John's playthrough, there are plenty of moments where he like soft locked the game or like wasn't able to continue something because something he needed like exploded or disappeared.
Yep.
Or Superman might like clip into a wall or something. So he had to like reset his game at multiple points
Yep.
in his playthrough.
Yeah, this game is really bad. Again, this game is up there with the worst games made of all time. This is probably the worst game made during the N64 PS1 era, to be honest. Like ET,
Yeah,
like
right?
devs who played this.
I would assume they probably played it. Like according to Proton John's interview with one of the devs, directors, they were forced to do a lot of this stuff in very limited time and budget. So
They had to rush because they wanted to get the game out. I think there was like a movie or a cartoon.
Yep, cartoon.
That was yeah, the cartoon had just come out or whatever, and so there was a rush to finish the game and put it out.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome, Kasumi. You deserve it. Ay, ay, ay.
Let me see if there's any terrible PlayStation 1 games that would compare for being like the worst of this era. The Bubsy is obviously
Bubsy is a big one, yeah.
one of those. The South Park game on PlayStation that was known for being terrible too. Oh, Rascal Racers, that was like a really bad Mario Kart
Smash the
ripoff.
door with your super... Okay, so I have to basically stop all those guys.
Kiss Pinball.
Kiss Pinball?
There was a Kiss Pinball game on PlayStation, like Kiss the band, like Kiss themed pinball.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
that...
there were some, like, I know there in the 90s there were some bad, like, Kiss-themed video games because of, you know, that band is basically just a merchandising brand.
Yep. I'm very low on health.
Are you supposed to? So there's these things that explode, but are you trying to make the dam not explode?
Yeah, I'm trying to throw them off because that's the only way to stop these guys.
Yeah, according to this one site, Bubsy 3D was the worst PlayStation game, and there was a South Park game that was number 2 for being the worst.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
The 5 best and worst PlayStation 1 games according to Metacritic.
All right, so what am I supposed to do? Nope, not that. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
See, according to Metacritic, the 5 best PlayStation 1 games are, starting from number 5, Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy IX, Gran Turismo, Tekken 3, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, and oh, that's it.
That's like the best, right?
Yep.
Wait, is there another robot around here? There can't be
The worst
another
games
robot.
in the PS1, according to Metacritic, were Mortal Kombat Special Forces, Animorphs Shattered Reality. There's an Animorphs game.
I'm not surprised.
HBO Boxing, Kiss Pinball, and Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. Huh. There was a Dragon Ball Z game on PlayStation 1 that had a critic score of 2.5 out of 10.
I never heard of that one. I gotta play that now. I gotta be the Proton John of us now, just to get like. Okay, I've been like, okay, this is actual thing I've been actually recently been thinking about. It's like I've been wanting to get more commercialized games as well as like just bad games in general, just to play them.
You know, the first time I ever found Backlogger is because Proton John has one. That's how he does his like fortune cookie games.
Yeah.
And he obviously has a massive amount of games. Like he has like a lot of stuff.
Also, Kraid, hey, how you doing? Oh, God. Kraid, glad to see you around. By the way, Kraid, Matt and Sean joined, and they just be like, WTF, why am I playing this?
Hey Kraid, Dad Band 2.
Dad Band 2 also has been premiered.
Yeah, kind of unceremoniously. I mean, with you being the only person here who was like familiar with Dad Band before this, and you're busy playing the game, it's not like you can see the playlist.
Yeah. I mean, you can read them off. What's in Dad Band 2 this time?
Sure, I guess I can start reading them. So when I made this, like I sorted it into like sets, like as if I was making like an actual Guitar Hero Rock Band game. Where it kind of starts with games that are a little it starts with songs that are a little bit quote unquote easier, like less like fast and technical, and then gets more difficult, and like it comes in like sets of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So the first set of songs are Fortunate. I don't know if you'd know all these songs, by the way, Nick, but so we have Fortunate Son by CCR.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, you know, that ain't me, I ain't no senator's son. Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Rockin' in the Free World by Neil Young.
Wait, in the water. Is that a snake?
Yeah, that's a snake, giant snake eel. I'll show you, James. I'll name it Philly.
That was like the one of Mario 64.
Yeah.
Can you fight it?
No, it's invincible, I believe. It can kill me. Oh, right, I have to pick this up. Matt was questioning playing this. Yes, he was very much questioning to playing this. Why am I a sociopath or masochist?
I remember he got asked by a Steam friend if you're a masochist when he first played 5 Nights at Freddy's in Fairhaven. Like, we loaded up the game and one of your friends just like DM'd you being like, bro, you're a masochist. I was like, I'm playing with friends, and they were like, how many? And you just peek around the room and you're like, oh, 7. So yeah, Rocket in the Free World, Neil Young. Next was Born to Run by Bruce Springsteen.
Ooh.
I don't really listen to Bruce Springsteen. I'm not really a fan, but he's obviously dad music, so
that would make sense.
I had to find a song. I Fought the Law by The Clash. And Breaking the Law by Judas Priest. So that's the first set of songs.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
That's the one, yep.
Let's see. How's it going so far? I would have been here early if I could. No, it's fine, Kraid. How's it going? Just as good as you expect. I messed up with the... I reset after the first ring batch, so yeah. And I'm struggling to remember how to beat the second level is all. Are the objectives very clear in this, or is a lot of going around trying to figure out what to do? If you mean objectives telling you what to do, they are objectives telling you what to do. If you're saying clear objectives, no, they're not. They're absolutely garbage objectives. You actually need to know how this works. Otherwise, you just, yeah. Well, yeah, keep going with that, band, Kyle.
Yeah, and a lot of timed events in this game, too, like this.
Yep.
Look at these twins in suits wearing identical clothing.
Yep, and I can't kill them as well.
Alright, so to continue Dad Band, set number 2 is Jumpin' Jack Flash, Rolling Stones.
Isn't the entrance to this hallway with the locker rooms below the original water level?
Yep.
How is their locker room not flooded?
Because it was sealed tight. What'd you say was the second one, Kyle?
First song of set 2 is Rolling Stones, Jumping Jack Flash.
Ooh.
The Police, Roxanne, which is in Rock Band 1, but so there are some songs in this playlist where I use songs that were in previous Rock Band or Guitar Hero games, but I'm like, it's got to be that song if I'm going to use this band.
Yep.
U2, Sunday Bloody Sunday. I've been to a U2 concert, and there are definitely a lot of moms and dads at that show.
That's funny.
I mean, the reason why I went is because my friend's dad had tickets, and one member of the family wasn't able to make it, so they invited me. Stone Temple Pilots, Plush, and Queen Fat Bottom Girls.
What? I died. Oh, not died.
That's
I
number 2.
Okay. Mash the button. Ouch. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. She's gonna kill me.
Look at her slapping you like that. It looks like she's like moshing the way she's like swinging her entire shoulder like that.
Well, now I have to restart the entire level because there are
no
checkpoints.
Does she have like kryptonite?
This looks like a job for Superman.
Yeah, basically, if you're going to think about it like that, it's just basically she hits hard. This game. Kraid, why did you make me do this? I blame you for this, by the way.
How long have you had this game, Nick?
Probably over a year.
Wow.
I just wanted it.
Yeah.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, what's the next songs?
Let's see, set number 3 is AC/DC, It's a Long Way to the Top.
It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll.
That song was, there was a cover of that song at School of Rock, which is basically a movie full of dad band music.
It is.
Cheap Trick, Surrender, which was in Guitar Hero 2. So that's another dupe.
Doop, doop.
The Ramones, Sheena's a Punk Rocker.
No.
Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn. So we were talking about how Beastie Boys constitute a cool dad band when we were making the first game, or the first playlist. So Beastie Boys made it in this one. And then last song of set 3 is Smash Mouth, I'm a Believer.
Is that really a dad band? I thought that was more of a...
Consider Smash Mouth to be a dad band, dude.
I guess so, yeah.
They're like a meme now among millennials, but they were like late 90s rock before they made it big in like Shrek.
Shrek. Yeah, but also now they're not...
I feel like there are probably dads who listen to Smash Mouth.
Yeah, but they're also a little bit problematic because the singer had a concert and a lot of people got COVID from that.
During like the pandemic, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that.
God, stop it. Ow. Ow. This is so hard to control. I bet
Your
PC
heart's
people...
beating, dude.
Yeah, I bet PC people don't have this amount of difficulty. Playing a mouse.
PC people?
Yeah, playing a mouse and keyboard instead of playing an analog stick. That
It would actually be easier to play this game with mouse and keyboard.
maybe. I'm not. I'm just assuming. Honestly, I was just assuming whether it'd be easier or not. Also, the music is great, I have to say.
Do 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 do.
God dang it. I just look back at the special chat. I just see James's slime butt again. I forgot that's there.
Here, let me post some Superman in the special chat.
Did I die?
Oh, I guess this is Superman after appearing in Superman 64.
Drink away.
This looks like a
It's a
job.
gif of him drinking whiskey.
It looks like from the older Superman movies.
I don't think this might not be from a movie. It might just be a meme.
Might be from a skit. Why did I play this again?
You're already regretting it.
I regret everything. I mean, I only played up to the second level, but I never beat it. Alright, let me pick up this box. It still explodes. That box is still exploding. Can I? Nope. Can't even zoom on my face. How bullets hurting Superman as well? It's supposed to be the Man of Steel where bullets literally do nothing to him. Keep getting hit by the mines. Oh my god. This is absolutely atrocious. God, I'll keep talking about that, Ben.
Okay, I'll keep going. I'll keep going about Dad Band.
Because
You sound like you're desperate already.
I am desperate because I can't. I'm already regretting this.
All right, set number 4 of Dad Band 2, which, by the way, this game or this playlist is called Dad Band 2 Father's Day Reunion.
Oh, that's actually a really nice name.
So set number 4 is The Cars, Just What I Needed.
What's that? I don't know that one.
I guess you're just what I needed, just what I needed. Du, 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 du. And I think it's a song, if you heard it, it has like a keyboard bit in the verse that's like do 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 do. I don't. It's kind of. If you heard it, you probably recognize it. It's a pretty popular song for like classic rock radio.
I might have. I have to like listen to it.
Yeah. Next is Elton John, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting.
I like that. I heard that first when I was watching The Kingsman 2.
Next is Soundgarden, Outshined.
I don't know that one.
So 90s dad bands.
Yeah.
Bands from Washington, dude.
I don't know all bands from Washington.
I remember where I was when their singer died in 2017. I remember it. It was my last quarter at school.
In university or high school?
University, this is 2017.
Really?
Yeah, their singer died that year.
Are you okay? What's wrong, Superman? I'm gonna beat you all up.
Then, let's see, next on the playlist is Only Time Will Tell by Asia. So I actually didn't know this band, Asia. They're very, like, 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Like stadium rock. Like this song is like a breakup ballad basically. But I know I need to look up this band and find a song for this because I know they're a band that my dad had seen in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Like my dad has told me before of like the bands that he saw in concert when he was younger, and Asia was one of them. So I was like, I gotta find a song by this band then. And the last song of this 5-song set is Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It. which is that's an interesting one because like really old boomer dads hate this song, but then dads who like grew up in the 80s, that would be like their anthem. This is like a song that caused like a huge controversy in the 80s where like the song was like one of the ones that was responsible for like the parental advisory sticker being a thing.
Really?
Because they consider this song to encourage violence, even though there's like literally nothing violent about it at all. I don't know. I think maybe just like dads at the time were offended by like the glam metal, like all the makeup and the hair look.
I thought that would be females than anything. Thank you, Lith.
No, it's a band of like, I don't know. Do you know what like kind of like glam and like hair metal is, Nick?
Not really.
Of like bands in the 80s with like super long hair and like kind of like clown makeup.
I thought that, yeah,
and,
I
like
was thinking
really
of,
like flamboyant dress.
I was thinking like Kiss. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like more 80s, like blonde, like bleach blonde hair.
Okay.
But yeah, basically the song was just kind of a song about like teenage like rebellion, I guess. But like their parents were like super offended by it. Cuz I don't know, just the standard of lyrics and music, like the mid 80s compared to now, it's kind of funny to look back on what was considered so offensive back then.
What the frick is going on?
Like one of the other songs that that was on this list of like parental advisory songs actually was a song from AC/DC, Back in Black, which is like literally the best like rock album ever made.
Hmm. That's funny.
Yeah, Motley Crue is another 80s hair metal band. I don't have Motley Crue on Dad Band 2, but in Dad Band 1 I put Dr. Feelgood. So yeah, that was set number 4.
Oh, I'm low on health. I flew.
Is that what this game has come to? I flew
Yep.
for like an hour into the game or whatever.
I need health. As you guys can tell.
Yeah, that heartbeat. To be fair, that low health heartbeat is still like not as unpleasant to listen to as a lot of other
Like
low
Zelda.
health sounds. Yeah, like Zelda Link to the Past, that did got on my nerves so much in that game.
What about like Pokemon?
Pokemon can be pretty annoying too. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo.
I mean like
I
Black.
do like in Pokemon Gen 5 how the music slows down and it gets really epic.
Yeah, I think like Gen 5 did it well, but it kept interrupting many of the epic sequences, in my opinion, which is why it's not great. Except that Kyle, because I don't know what that means. He's ginger?
Ginger. The word ginger is too offensive.
I don't know why automodded frog.
I just love these auto mods. It's great. Like that one time with what was it, Beat Willie?
Oh yeah. I assumed it. I think it interpreted Willie as slang for penis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. You beat your Willy. Okay, so
Either that, or he thought it was like a violent assumption of like threatening violence against individual things.
No, I think Automod knows exactly what it interpreted Beat Willie to mean.
Frog got automodded for wait. You can kill Ganon. Reincarnation evil because he's a ginger. Wait, are you saying that any gingers are evil? Are you saying Matt, who's a ginger, is evil? Frog? Because I can't disagree with that, to be honest. As a ginger can. That's true. Yeah, you are a ginger too. Oh, whew. I got out of that.
Then there's no time to waste.
Oh god, there's a ring section. I forgot. All right, Kyle. Let's sit around for another ring section.
Do you, you want another set of songs?
Yeah. Oh
Alright,
my god,
so-
the frame rate. Oh. By the way, this is playing on original hardware, by the way.
Yep. Let's see, set number 5, Dad Band 2. It starts with Rancid, Olympia, Washington. Which
Ooh.
Rancid was, this is what I had to ask about. We confirmed that Rancid is a cool dad band.
Oh yeah. I think I remember that you and Mick and Kraid were talking about that.
Yeah, we're talking about like whether like the 90s punk bands would count as like cool dad music.
Mm-hmm.
The Cult, She Sells Sanctuary, which this song was in Guitar Hero Aerosmith.
Mm-hmm.
The Beach Boys, Surfin' USA. I remember Lissa said that Beach Boys were a dad band, and I was like, alright, I guess I gotta look up that band.
I never heard of them.
I'm not really a fan of Beach Boys. That's like 60s music, like really old.
Yeah.
The kind of Beatles-ish, but more like surfy. They're very, very California. Like up there with like Red Hot Chili Peppers as being like the most California band of all time.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you listen to them and you're like, this band has to be from California.
It's sad to admit, but Rancid does fall into that category. I feel so old. Also, hey, Skull.
I mean, I've been to like Japanese punk shows of like bands that have been around since the 90s, and like Rancid and Green Day and NoFX are like you can hear the influence. Like it's all these like Japanese dads who have their bands. Who like worship that like 90s era American music. Let's see, how many? I read 3 songs. Okay, the next one is Men at Work Down Under. That's the I Come From a Land Down Under.
Do.
And the last song in this is The Doors, Riders on the Storm. Riders on the Storm.
Do. Oh, there they are.
I think I mentioned before in a previous stream how one time I was taking a bus in Seattle, there was this one dude who told me I looked like Jim Morrison from The Doors.
Oh my
This is
god.
back when I had long hair.
I'm at 4 minutes to do this ring section.
Ooh, Operation Ivy would be a pretty good band for a future dad band as well.
Tired as heck. Oh, Skull, I'm sorry you didn't have a best day. Let's see. I've never heard of any of them. No worries, Skull. To be honest, I haven't heard many of these bands. It's just that Kraid and Kyle listen to the similar amount of songs, which is why
You gotta listen to the playlist, Nick, and learn about dad bands.
I listened to playlist number 1. I was waiting on playlist number 2 for a while. How do you zoom out the camera? Because I cannot see everything.
Y'all are old. I mean, these bands are like from before my time. Like every single band in this playlist, obviously, it's dad music.
Thanks, Darunia. Says Rock. Practice some runs. Getting ready for Sonic Adventure 2. Ooh, nice. Missed that one, but I don't care.
How many rings can you miss before you just...
So the yellow rings, I get 3 yellow rings. So I can miss 3 rings and that's it. And they still have to be in order. I can miss 1 more ring, otherwise I can't miss any more. And I missed it. I heard from Proton John that these rings are so bad though, James, that if I miss 1, it's basically game over.
The time it takes to turn yourself around.
Yeah. Cause like oh my god, they're going through the ground.
Oh, that's right, they can do that, yeah.
Give me 40 acres, now turn this snares.
Great. 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 Metallica, ironically, was abandoned. I respected more...
A band I respected more, it's autocorrect.
After playing Guitar Hero Metallica, great band. Oh, okay.
I'm not really a fan of Metallica. To me, they're just kind of. I like the more the 80s era Metallica, back when they were more like thrash metal, like Master of Puppets era Metallica, but like the kind of like Black Album stuff I'm not really into.
AVGN is a big fan of them.
Metallica to me is a bit too. I don't know. Maybe it's more in my mind because they inspired so many metal bands that I consider to be kind of more bland, whereas I prefer the more like melodic or like how to say this? Like kind of like the bands with like a really like high range, like Judas Priest kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, as far as Metallica goes, I don't really think James Hetfield is a particularly notable singer, I guess. To me, they're more of like a riffy band.
Oh, there's some up top.
AC/DC's the only good thing to come out of Australia. There's some good punk bands from
Are they
Australia,
from Australia?
too. AC/DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Australian. They're from Sydney.
I did not know that. I thought they were
Yeah.
American.
Nope.
Way too wallaby wasted.
That's exactly where they're from. That's why they used that address in Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a dental clinic. It was it was where AC/DC's from.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, there's some good punk rock bands from Australia. The Decline, Friends of Rom, Local Resident Failure.
These shadow dudes are kind of cool for getting just getting decked by Superman. They're just like, oh.
I think the overwhelming
beat them all,
majority
so now
of
I'm
like
fly.
classic rock bands are here on classic rock radio from the United States or the UK, and that's why it's like surprising when you hear a band like AC/DC is from Australia. I didn't know for a very long time that the band Scorpions, like Rock You Like a Hurricane Scorpions.
Yeah.
They're from Germany.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're a German band. Yep.
I didn't know that. Also, yeah, James. Superman has a lot of places to explore for some reason. And if you
And there's a handful of Canadian bands too. Yeah.
if you get lost in this, it's hard to find your way back. Is all.
Yeah, Rush is Canadian, so is Neil Young. And by the way, both Neil Young and Rush are represented in Dad Band 2. Canadian representation.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know some of these buildings. I'm just exploring around to waste the time. Rush is Canadian. That's my name. Can only fight the hunger of names. We'll fight you to death. Oh, man, you could do a loop-de-loop as Superman. Oh, cool.
Just loop, thing.
Pull, and your shoes are
Shoes
looking
are
good.
looking cool. Alright, just
Yeah, I'm waiting
biding
for
time to end the round, yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for time to end, so I'm just doing loop-de-loop.
You knew what I was gonna say. I was just like, are you you're like, yeah. This does look kind of, I mean, I don't know. It's like it almost look when you see Superman able to do that, it almost makes you think that this game controls well. And then you see Superman flying straight into the floor like that head first, and you're like, nope.
Nope, not at all.
Nope. Early 3D games.
Oh, Lex wins? What? I thought it was
Is that
right.
your phone ringing?
Yeah, that was my timer for 3 hours, which means this marks, I'm pretty sure. Also, hey, CJ, welcome.
Then there's no time to waste.
That was a timer, Kyle, for me streaming my 2,000 hour, around 2,000 hours now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so right at this moment,
2,000 hours.
about this moment, I have streamed a total of 2,000 hours on my Twitch channel for the amount of time I've been streaming on Twitch, guys. So yeah,
It's a lot of hours.
a lot of hours. Also, CJ, I hope you don't mind me playing some of this game for a while.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
If you stream 21 more hours, you'll stream for 2021. Oh.
Oh. I mean, it'll be on that for next weekend. That is after our movie night. Ah, god dang it. It's so hard to control this game. Let's see. Okay. We don't need another name fight. I think Led Zeppelin is British. Is it?
Yeah, they're British. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I was. What I said was that most popular classic rock bands are from the U.S. and the U.K. Those two countries.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Josh fight is wholesome. Let the 3-year-old win. That's true. CJ doesn't care what people play. No worries, CJ. We're just here to chat while hanging around. I missed the ring, so...
I guess you have YouTube being from Ireland, as in like a, you know, like mainland, like a Republic of Ireland, not like the UK's Ireland.
Yeah. Wait, there's a different Ireland?
Yeah. Do you know that? Ireland is kind of a country with a rough history with Britain, so Northern Ireland is considered part of the UK, and then there's like the Republic of Ireland being its own like nation.
I did not know that.
So like Dublin is like Ireland.
Okay.
And then there's like the northern part of Ireland that's part of the UK.
I did not know that. Oh! The more you know. Okay, Bill Nye. God dang! I hate Superman's controls in this game.
This is only like level 3, isn't it?
It is. But I'm getting stuck on everything. I don't know how Proton John does this. Why is this his guilty pleasure? Why is some people guilty pleasures are these terrible games they succumb to? At some point, if I continue playing terrible games, I'm going to succumb to the guilty pleasure of playing terrible games. It's like a rabbit hole. I always liked how this game flies in random direction, but in the shows and movies, Superman flies in a straight line. I mean, that's his super speed at that point. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Destroy all the dark shadows in front of the skater. Okay. Oh, do I have to meet the skater at the end? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Because I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to kill the guys in the way and then make sure that Duke can make it to the end.
Also, why are you trying to
That
shoot...
yeet punch, it's so weird.
It is. Why are these people trying to shoot rockets at a kid?
Because they're bad guys, dude.
Oh, god dang it.
Oh, no. No.
Oh.
I'm not even playing the game. This is so upsetting.
This is upsetting. Kraid, I blame you for this. I'm gonna do a hashtag blame Kraid. Like, I do a hashtag blame Grays, and now I'm doing a hashtag blame Kraid. Kraid, this is all your fault. Oh, god dang it, I missed it. How is this Kraid's fault? Because he's the one who suggested I should stream this. And I was like, you know what? Screw it.
Are you required to pass through a certain number of rings by the end of the stage? Is that why you have to keep turning back around like that?
So like the yellow rings are safety nets.
I know that. But
Yeah, but if I go,
is there probably too many safety nets?
no, it's just if I go through a gray ring or try to get to the end ring before I finish the rings, I immediately fail and restart the entire thing again.
I know, but you keep getting the green ones. Like, why are you never taking the yellows?
Because I want at least some safety nets.
But do they like run out or?
Yeah, they run out.
Oh, okay.
It is my fault. Kraid is taking the fault on this one. I never understood the concept of trying to make a video game from a movie. I'm not saying that some of them aren't done right, but I feel like there's zero effort put into some games back in the day. I mean, okay, here's the thing about video game movies. You also have to be on a time crunch budget, which in some big name movies, that's really, really bad. And also then at the same time, you also have a limited time and team to work on it. For like example, some movies are given, or some games only given a year, which the game would to be even polished has to be given at least a year and a half kind of thing. And
yeah,
also,
I guess it's like if you're making a video game movie, it's like you wouldn't even. There are issues with the timing of it because as long as they might take to make the movie, like. I guess the people making the game, if they don't know what happens in the movie or don't have that information, they wouldn't even know what to put in the game until the movie's basically finished filming.
yeah,
And is in like post-production. So you had to like rush through the whole thing and get the game out by the time the movie's in theaters.
Yeah, it's also that they're given concept art, which is during pre-production, and that's near the end of pre-production when they're solidify stuff. They haven't done the filming yet. That's how they get it, and that's like already close to like they already have like half a year, like a year and a half left to finish it up. So it's like it's really tight on development time. That's why some games like Toy Story 3 was actually praised for being very creative with its limitations. And then like other games like Transformers 3 Dark of the Moon actually uses it as a prequel for the series, which was actually pretty smart because then they don't have to depend on the movie per se for some things.
Yeah, the movie games are probably the most successful. The ones that are just kind of loosely based on the movie and don't really follow the actual plot of it.
Yeah, because like the big ones that movie games are like GoldenEye 007.
GoldenEye, yeah.
And then, what was it? What other movie game? What other movie games are there, honestly, that are really, really
Let me
good?
pull this up. Podcast.
I mean, yeah. It's funny to see how bad this game is.
Google, I'm looking for games based on movies, not movies based on video games. Freaking idiot.
Max Payne. It's funny to... You're doing fine, Blazer. Thanks, Skull. It's funny to see how bad this game is. In case anyone in chat doesn't know, this game is considered one of the worst games ever made. Yep, for sure.
Oh, good example is there's a lot of good Star Wars games.
I have to have action and cuteness. This is why we talk during these segments, Skull. This is why we talk randomly so that we get through this. But what you're seeing is basically the game. Make him play Ride to Heck Retribution X. Oh no, not that game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if Kraid really wants to, he could request it.
Oh, there's that new Friday the 13th multiplayer game. Apparently that's good.
That one's I heard is pretty good, but it gets pretty monotonous after a little bit.
Wow, I scrolled through this list and like almost all these games are like so new.
Yeah,
They've had some retro movie games that are good.
Yeah, because like it's only recent times that the people actually do effort to put into actual movie / TV show games.
Spider-Man. Some of the Spider-Man games are considered good.
Oh yeah, I heard those were pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, the King Kong game too. I remember my dad played that, and it was. Like,
heard it was interesting. Oh yeah, the Friday the 13th servers also could be done. Yeah, that's what I remember hearing too. The game itself isn't great, but we're watching it for a reason. It's funny to go back and see why bad. Plus, I love having conversation, which is also true. That's fair. Conversation and talking to everyone. I miss having Xbox. I want to play Forza Horizon. Dude, Forza Horizon, I'm looking forward to Forza Horizon 5. I'm going to be playing that on my own. I remember me and James playing Forza Horizon 4, and we I was a terrible
Wait,
driver.
there's a Blade Runner video game?
I'm not
I mean, it
least-
came out in the 90s, so it's
Oh.
obviously not tied to the.
Yeah,
when
I think that
movie
might be
came
the
out, but-
NES or like the.
Point and click adventure game? Dude, I'm curious about this.
I apologize for not being able to voice call. No, it's fine, Kraid. I understand. Right now, it's just Kyle, James, and I just doing this all. And at least I could say here, Kraid, you're here for the ride. You're enjoying this torture. So, at the very least, you're here, Kraid. Well, yeah, I have Forza Horizon 4. I want to pre-order Forza Horizon 5 physical edition, maybe a steelbook. So, I'm probably going to get that. It looks so good. I have a Series X as well, so yeah. More rings. Sean can't hear me talk right now, but yes, fly through the rings. Actually, Grace, if you're listening to this, I think the Saruman's ring isn't the Lord of the Rings. Superman
Dude,
is
this
the Lord.
this
Is the Lord of
this
the
bl-
Rings.
this Blade Runner video game is on. It's actually on GOG, that one, or GOG.
Yeah, that one.
Online service.
I'm not surprised.
I'm gonna check this out actually. Apparently, it's good.
Yeah.
It's like a 90s point and click adventure.
Maybe you should stream that actually. I'll be
Yeah,
interested.
that'd be cool.
I'll be interested to watch that, honestly.
I didn't read it yet, but I had an article popped in like my recommended feed to read that apparently a third Blade Runner movie is being made.
I'm not surprised. I'm not actually genuinely.
That sounds cool, but also I'm nervous about that because I don't know.
I mean, technically speaking, 2049 was also like, I think some people were very iffy about. I was actually kind of iffy.
No,
why.
2049 was a very good movie, but it didn't do well theatrically, unfortunately.
Yeah, it
'cause
wasn't
of,
marketed well, but I was like,
It wasn't marketed well. It's like an old, it's like a niche movie, like a cult classic.
Mhm.
And also, it's so long that it couldn't be shown very many times in a day in the theaters.
I was just saying like, it's not, it could have been bad because it's such an old movie, and also like, some of that stuff is really difficult. But I would say nowadays most sequels should be or remakes should be relatively okay. Like, have you read the Dune book?
I've read Dune, yep.
Yeah, so like I heard that the first two movies.
Yeah, the first movie sucked. I know that. I
Yeah.
still want to watch it, but yeah.
I heard that the new one coming out, which they're making a trilogy, which is probably good considering like I heard how thick that book is.
Oh, I'm actually excited about the new Dune movie.
Yeah,
'cause
I heard-
it's being directed by Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
He's the same director as Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, I
and
heard-
he made the Blade Runner sequel work well. So.
Yeah, I heard that the movie actually works really well. So, I think nowadays people can make sequels and remakes pretty nice. Grab and throw the two mind droppers.
But yeah, I'm definitely curious to check out the Dune movie. I'm not like a hardcore fan of Dune. I've read the book. It's a whole series. I read the first book and it was good. I don't remember too much of it. It was a very long book. And the reason why the first movie tanked so hard was because they tried to take a book with a very complicated world, and like that book has like a glossary at the end of the book because there's so many terms that are used.
Mhm.
So they took like an 800-page book and tried to make it into a 2-hour movie
Mhm.
with the limited special effects of like 1984.
Mhm.
So it did not go well, and it was directed by oh gosh, what's that director's name? It's like
Director-
a very famous director.
Director of who? Robert Zemeckis or what?
The OG Dune movie. David Lynch.
David Lynch. Oh yeah, he made
David
the
Lynch
Social Network.
He's a big name dude, and he
Yeah.
directed it, and it tanked so hard, and he knew how bad it was. So he actually disowned the movie as soon as it was finished. It didn't feature his own name in the credits.
Wow.
So yeah, he knew it sucked,
uh,
and it won like a what was the name, Golden Raspberry, like
Yeah.
the worst movie of the year award.
Yep. Also, my God, this is 7 minutes of rings.
Oh my god. But yeah, basically that Dune movie tanked because they tried to take too long and complicated of a book and make it into a movie, and
One single movie.
yeah, and basically every critics have their own opinions on things, but I think even fans hated it too. But basically, like their reception of the movie was people saying, if you haven't read the book, you're gonna have no idea what the hell is going on throughout this entire movie.
I bet.
Which is
so.
obviously not a good thing.
GoldenEye was actually a good movie game in the 90s. It was a good movie game, I will say so, but nowadays it's such a clunky mess. And that's for sure. Fly me through the rings and let me play Among the Stars. Lol. But yeah, GoldenEye.
Apparently that Blade Runner game is good though. I want to play that now.
Yeah. I mean, I want, like, one of the games I wanted to stream was definitely GoldenEye 007 on the Wii. I very much enjoyed that game as, like, when I was younger, when it came out in high school. And it was so much fun. Like, that was actually a really good remake in my opinion. And I knew GoldenEye 007. I never owned it at the time, but I knew GoldenEye 007. I played it a little bit. But I say the multiplayer was really good. The campaign, after replaying it, it was just like, yeah, there was quite a bit of stuff after I replaying it recently, especially the Reloaded, which is basically another remaster of the actual Wii game, and it was a bit clunky on here and there, but it was not that bad. It was like a movie game that I kind of enjoyed. Yeah, I hate cringe too, but you get used. This is not absolute cringe.
For movie games, there's a Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I haven't played that, but I remember people liking that game.
I actually have that, and I've seen the entire game of it, and I'm still playing through it. Honestly, it's on PC, and it's a 4-player beat 'em up. So like, if you get it with people, it's actually a lot of fun.
Wasn't the whole point of Scott Pilgrim was that Scott was actually just a horrible, terrible human being?
I think
know
like,
nothing about that.
Yeah, so,
film, so.
I don't know much about the novel. I know the movie, but basically Scott was going to ask another girl. He was interested in another girl while dating another girl to be his girlfriend, and she had 7 evil exes, and he had to fight them all.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, he was just like a garbage human being or something.
I think that might be in the graphic novel, yeah, because he didn't at the end of a game, or at the end of the game, yeah, he gets all the girls to like him. I don't know if he's a garbage human being, honestly, outside of the movie and game, to be honest. All I know is the game is fun. Scott Pilgrim is also a great movie. I watched it. I didn't like it at first, Frog, but
Oh my God.
after rewatching a few clips of it, I actually do appreciate it more. So the movie didn't give a good impression on me at first, I will say. Some movies don't give a good impression to me at first watch. So sometimes rewatching it later actually gives me more appreciation of it. And I do appreciate Scott Pilgrim versus the World movie now. I hate half the slang my generation is using. Yeah. Ramona Flower is cute. Yep.
Alright, well I can't read this online article about video game movies because the freaking website keeps telling me to turn off my ad blocker when I did turn it off. I hate it when sites do that.
I hate when they also sites be like, accept our cookies. And I was like, I don't want to accept your cookies. There's a reason why I don't accept cookies all the time. Thank you, CJ, for the piece of candy at least. Also, I think my hand is slowly cramping. My wrist, I should say. Not my hand. My wrist. That's how long I've been holding this. Any other movie games you got, Kyle?
Here's a list of I misread this, but this is the best movies based on video games.
Grab and throw the Reeve robots.
Really, this list considers Detective Pikachu to be the best movie based on a video game? I mean, that movie was aight, but it wasn't, like, fantastic.
It wasn't really based on anything Pokemon
Which one?
related either. It was just kind of vaguely really attached to the universe.
Which one?
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, it's very vaguely based off the universe.
It was aight. It was cool to watch, like, the CG Pokemon, but the story of that movie was, like, nothing noteworthy.
They played the safe card on it. Like, they very much played it safe. It was, if you know movies, the basic premises of some movies and mystery movies, it's super easy to figure out the whole story. The director of Scott Pilgrim also wrote and produced Ant-Man. I would say more so helped write some of the scenes because they didn't agree on a lot of things, but they it was originally supposed to be a much earlier film, but a lot of creative decisions happened and he left. But yeah, I know Edgar Wright is a pretty good a good writer. I just didn't really like his other movie At World's End a lot, honestly. I kind of just enjoy Scott Pilgrim more so than anything so far of what I've watched. He was given writer's credit and he wrote the core structure of the plot but left. Yeah, he wrote the core structure. Yeah, that one is there. And he also read that, I heard the what was it? Paul, like the Ant-Man's friends dialogue scenes where he goes back and saying his friend and all that stuff, that was all his doing, and it was just like, that is such a creative genius, because that was actually legit funny. And I wish they did the end game synopsis of that. Oh yeah, Lewis. Like Lewis's recaps. I wish they like a comment actually mentioned about Lewis's recapping the entire Avenger saga, like Infinity Saga. And it was just like, you know what? I wish they actually had the actor do all that, and then I would have enjoyed watching a whole movie recap of the entire films. I would have actually sat down and watched that, because that would have been funny. But yeah. Anyway, any other movie games, Kyle?
I think at this point we should just jump back to Dad Band, but
Go for it.
I'm gonna check out this Blade Runner game though. That'd be a cool, like, blind stream game.
What? How much does it cost on GOG?
$10.
$10, really, for an old
Yeah,
point and click
solid,
game?
yeah.
Tron Legacy. Ooh, Tron Legacy.
Yeah, there's some good Tron games, yeah.
Tron Legacy was a good movie. I wish they made a third.
That's the one that Daft Punk did the soundtrack for, right?
Yeah.
I saw that one.
I wish they made the third movie, because they were close. I wanted to see a third movie. Like, oh. But then creative differences happened and everything lost. And it's just like, actually, no, Frog, I agree with you. Tron Legacy was a good movie. There are some aspects of it that people argue of it being bad. And there's maybe I have to rewatch it, but there's definitely, like, I enjoyed it more so than anything. Like, I really enjoyed Tron Legacy. Very CGI heavy, but honestly, with the concept of Tron, it makes sense. Honestly, I didn't really know much about Tron before the movie. I didn't even know there was like a Tron movie before that until I looked it up when it came out. Maybe a movie now we can watch, like a video game movie. A movie based off a video game.
Like Detective Pikachu, the best one ever.
It's currently on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes, the best one ever. What would you think if they ever made a Kingdom Hearts movie?
This looks like
How would they do that if everything in there is just Disney licensed movies? That'd be strange.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, you know what? Here's a good example of a video game movie. Grace would be happy about this one. Can you guess what it is?
It's a movie based off a video game, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's one that Grace loves. Like, she watches it like all the time.
Trying to think.
It's
Is
as a hint, it's a movie based on a role playing game.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Final
that
Fantasy
one,
VII
yeah.
Advent Children. She loves that movie.
Oh yeah, that one.
I saw that movie a long time ago on like 2007 YouTube, and you had to watch it in like 10-minute segments.
Hmm.
I remember it being pretty cool.
I never fully watched it. I don't think so.
Look at these posters.
Red,
The city.
blue, green. Remember, guys, it's red, blue, green.
RBG
RBG. Oh,
instead of RGB.
I didn't really realize that. I would be happy if Lewis commenting everything from Ant-Man to Ant-Man 2, which would cover a lot of the MCU from his introduction. That would be true. Yeah, I would be happy with that.
Is that
What?
these dudes are so awkward.
Yep. And also firing at a fake me.
And they do these punches where they reach their entire, like, they bend their elbow back and reach their hand behind their head before they punch.
Yep.
So strange.
I got laser vision.
Yeah, I remember the Resident Evil movies not being very well received. Wasn't there like a Silent Hill one that was considered good?
There was a Silent Hill movie, but I never heard of it being good. There was a Max Payne movie as well. I don't fully recall. Yeah, I heard the first one is a guilty pleasure for a lot of people, but after that is different.
I think there was a Doom movie that was terrible.
Yep.
Doom had a movie?
Doom had a
Yeah.
movie. It had The Rock in it.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to think. Didn't it have somebody really famous in it?
Well, at the time, he was nothing more than a B-list actor.
Yeah, that's true. I guess he wouldn't have been big at the time. I guess. He already had like his wrestling career at that point, right?
Yeah, he
Kind of
he still had hair.
Oh, that's right. What movie was it that would have made Dwayne Johnson break through to the mainstream then?
Look through his
Yeah, let me see his his Wikipedia or something.
and like the moment he gets snapped, Scott can take over and commentate until Strange brought him back, and then Lewis commentates the final battle of Endgame. It was I just imagine Lewis being brought back by Ant-Man, like somehow sees the whole battle and just be like, oh my god, just be like that. He was just like about to go to the Avengers headquarters. Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
now at this point, the Rock is considered one of the highest grossing and highest paid actors
Oh yeah.
for what he does now.
MCU gotta hire me. My favorite line gotta be, there are 2 Silent Hill movies. Oh, there are 2 Silent Hill movies.
His first leading film role is the character in The Scorpion King in 2002. Many successful films, including The Game Plan, Tooth Fairy, Journey 2. I haven't seen like any of these movies.
Oh yeah, Journey 2 was when he started becoming more mainstream. I remember that because
So the 2010s is basically when he had his breakthrough as an actor, I guess.
yeah, because those were more family films, but he started becoming more favorited with kids.
Oh, he also he was in a Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, Fast 5. I think that's when he actually made his big
That's probably his
breakthrough.
breakthrough, 2011. Yeah.
Captain Steve America Rogers. Yeah,
Steve.
Also, CJ, were the Silent Hill movies live action or animated? Because I don't remember any live action ones. Oh yeah, you know what? I should do display normal, display 80%, display 60%, display 40%, and display 20%. Let's go for it. Kyle. Look at this, James.
What have you done? What happened? Oh, you changed the camera settings.
Yeah, I changed it to
Why
20%.
would this be a thing that would be included? This is so strange.
It's just so tiny. Welcome
Why
to-
would this be a setting that you could enable? I don't understand.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Wait, was it red, blue?
Red, blue, green.
Okay, cool. God dang it. It's so awkward for tank control Superman to walk in even a straight line. Two live action ones. Oh, I didn't realize Silent Hill had 2 live action ones. Huh. Silent Hill was live action, but gender bent the roles. Main protagonist was female, looking for her daughter, I think. Oh. Have you ever played the Silent Hill games or know the Silent Hill story?
Have not.
It's
I
one of
think
those
Michael's
games.
a huge fan.
Yeah. I mean, I heard they're good, so I might try them eventually, but never got the chance to. Open card pack. Ooh, I opened card pack once. Also, why does this door say locked when it was unlocked? Come on, Lex. Oh, yeah, this was the room that Proton John thought this was like a GoldenEye room. This really does look like GoldenEye. Oh, there's some health. This really does look like a GoldenEye room, I have to say. Door locker, Luther. Wait, how did you not explode? How did... what? Huh? Oh, that guy just shot his own friend. Ah. Punch. 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 And punch. I get ah. This is the furthest I've ever been in this game. Which one is the L at the front? No. There it is. So I have to spell out Luther. Luther. Crap, which one was the one? Yeah, I'd spell out Luther in this one. I have to remember.
This is like that one Super Mario RPG puzzle where I felt so proud of myself for cracking the code in Japanese.
Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This in? Nope. Yeah, and then this one's the last two. Oh my god, Superman, stop. Aim? There. Oh my god, he's so tanky. Yeah, I'd spell Luther out here. But also, like, you can see the letters on here, which doesn't matter at all. So elevator 4 is unlocked now. Yeah, this elevator still says locked, but I can go through back in it again. Punch. Oh hey, it's Brainiac. Oh god. Stop! Stop! Yamede! Yabere! Yabe!
Yamede, that doesn't mean anything, Nick. Oh my wa mo desu ne.
Oh my wa. Oh come on! Oh, come on!
What's that noise?
What, the heartbeat? Wait, it went through me.
Or when you hit him with your laser, he was like,
Yeah. Oh, gotta move. Also, Lex is completely he's completely cardboard.
You trash every window.
Yeah, because like the robot's still shooting at me.
Broken window %.
Broken window %. How many broken windows are we gonna have in this one? So we got Parasite, we got Metallo, Darkseid, Brainiac, as we saw, and another Brainiac. And then Superman, fly. You have not found all the clues. I found all the clues. Okay, that was the game just not only made Superman hit a wall, but also made me try to find all the clues. Oh, our twin brother. Well, that's it for Superman 64. God, this game was terrible.
Are you done playing this game forever?
There's no time to
No,
waste.
we're still gonna be playing this game because that's gonna be happening another time for sure, but not tonight.
How was the game?
Haha. I wish.
Oh, I thought you meant that was the end. I was like, that was abrupt.
No, that's not the end of the game. Still got a bunch of rings to go through. Do. All right, CJ, would you like Vivid Voltage or Evolving Skies card pack? I can practice if I want. Why would I want to practice this game?
In short time, your
Skies?
will be
Ooh,
saved.
everyone's going with Skies.
Job for Superman.
Well, I guess you could just fly around if you want with this one, but why would you?
So interestingly, I guess that I'm looking up the page for that Blade Runner game
Yeah.
on Wikipedia. And oh, you're playing the music now. I was wondering where I was coming from.
Yeah.
But the game, I guess the reason why I hadn't heard of it is because it wasn't like available digitally for like a long time. It's like, you know, it came out in the late 90s.
It's just a
And it was
humongous
like a disc-
entertainment.
And it was like a disc-based game, and then there were like legal issues preventing it from being out for a long time, but then it was put on GOG in December of 2019,
GOG,
which is
yeah.
kind of fitting because the movie takes place in the year 2019.
Yeah, it's because like GOG is actually a good site. I like because they have a lot of the old obscure or like old games like the original Fallout and all that stuff. Like they have a lot of old games that are on there that was really not talked about a lot. Also, by the way, I'm wearing a new shirt, my new shirts from PAX, and this is actually one of the fun ones. It's like this is a co-op game, but I'm winning. I like this shirt.
Better not wear that when we play a co-op game, Nick. I'd be so upset.
I'll be wearing that all the time when we play a co-op game.
Oh man, I guess we're not gonna play very many co-op games then.
Unless we change them to competitive games. Alright, we got... And then, Lightning Energy. We got Ursa Ring. Ooh, nice. We got another Crustle. Rescue Carrier. Put up to 2 Pokemon each with 90 HP or less from your discard pile into your hand, which is not bad. Hippopotamus. Zorua. Zorua is cute. I thought it was always a legendary, but it's not technically a legendary. It's like an event Pokemon, though. Psyduck. Rufflet. Drowsy. We got Carvana. First holo. And then we got Talonflame. That's the rare card for this pack. Still got plenty of packs to go. Better be careful with that. Thank you for the sensor beans, CJ. I had to look up and text someone. By the way, you guys ready for movie night tomorrow?
Oh, that was moved to tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. It's always been tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Movie night's gonna be
Didn't
tomorrow.
do it.
We're gonna see how good it is. I hope. Like, has the audio been bad, Kyle, so far?
Today, no.
I think it might be
The
fixed.
video has gotten choppy occasionally or like blurry, but the sound has been fine.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you say the audio is bad, I've spent the last like hour listening to.
It's like dun, dun, dun. Or like the whole what was it? It's just like the classic Superman 64 song, right? But yeah, tomorrow we're still watching a movie night. If you want to watch a movie night with us, be sure to be on my public Discord. No spoilers.